नमस्कार मो आरजे शुभश्री आपण समस्त को 90.4 सोआ रेडियो परिवार तरफ दुर्गा पूजार शारदीय अभिनंदन। अश्विन मासरे आकाशरे कला मेघर संभार देखिले भक्तगण को मने हुए सते जेमिति माँ दुर्गा ए धराधाम को ओल्ही आसिछंती। समस्तक मनरे खुशी आनंदर सुଅ छुटी चले। कुहाଯାଏ प्रत्येक नारी भितरे माँ भवानी विद्यमान। नारी प्रेममयी करुणामयी जन्मदात्री। प्रत्येक नारी भितरे अनन्य प्रतिभा अछि। ईश्वर तांको सृजनी रे भरी दैछंती से कला। सेथिपई कुहाଯାଏ नारी कला प्रिय। नारी नृत्य माध्यम रे समाज रे बांटी पारे प्रेम करुणा भल पाइबा। नारी जीवन रे थाई अनेक साधना आउ से साधना आनी दिए ताकू गोटे नुआ परिचय। से परिचय साजे तार नुआ सकाळर संभावना। स्वागत जणे आरंभ करुछि आजिर शारदीय उपस्थापना महिमामयी नारी अस्मितार प्रतिफलन। आज आम सहित जोड़ी होइछंती जणे खास अतिथि खूब प्रतिष्ठित चेहरा। से ओडिसी नृत्य को नहीं विश्व दरबार रे पहुंचाई पारिछंती। आम ओडिसा माटीर गर्व गौरव पद्मश्री डॉक्टर अरुणा महांती। तेबे चलंतु आजिर कार्यक्रम को आजिर अतिथि को स्वागत करिबा। आजिर स्वतंत्र कार्यक्रम रे उपस्थापना करिबे रिया रेशम बारी।
Thank you Subhashri for the wonderful introduction. Namaskar everyone. My name is Riya Resham Bari and today it's my privilege to have Dr. Padmashree Aruna Mohanty with us. Ma'am is not just an Odissi dancer, she is a guru, a performer and the cultural ambassador of Odissi dance. She is also the secretary of Orissa Dance Academy and the former president of Orissa Sangeet Nataka Academy in Bhubaneswar. Ma'am, it's an honor to have you with us today. Welcome to Soa Radio. I just want to know why Odissi? Could have been any dance form, could have been that, you could have just started theatre, but how did your, inclination towards Odissi began?
It's very interesting when you look back that how your journey has started. When I was very young, without realizing where I am, what I am and what will I be, I just enjoyed my situation and environment that was created by my father because of his association with theatre groups and writing, the writers, the poets and the scholars. All of them used to come home and they used to chai pe charcha ho raha tha then.
Yes.
And then we were just drawn to it naturally. It never planned like that. So that way I got to act in his theatre, and then some documentaries were made by him, and I had some role to play there, and that was my introduction to the stage and public appreciation. I believe in hard work.
Yes.
That's the only way left to us. Karmanye badhikarastu ma phaleshu kadachana. Phala kona ba ame janine. Phala is governed by law of nature. But karma kale, that option is in your hand. What are the options in your hand? Tame choose karcha whether to go in the film or do this job or do this social work, or in SOA you are working, whatever. Yes, this is the options are given. You are choosing the options. That's your karma. And then do it with all your best ability and capabilities. That's your karma. Then rest is not in your hands, so don't think about it.
How did you manage that? Because, you've managed again. You've done justice here as well.
It's distribution of time and prioritizing your life. See, after I passed school, I went to college, and then that situation is little different.
Yeah.
Because your sky is unlimited and you are exposed to a kind of, you enjoy the freedom in a different way. And my family was never very this thing about ki jhiya pila taku jogi kinyo and all that. It was not like that. But my mother used to go and sit in the rehearsals if it's late night and all that, so that no one will point fingers at my daughter. And my brothers were very, very protective. But why I mentioned this? Because by then Guruji started the school, because I was taught individually, but in our neighborhood the school started because there was 5-6 people, and Guruji said ki why I'll go to each one of them separately, we will do the group. From the group class Odissi Dance Academy emerged. after finishing my master's in sociology. And there was, there is a project called ICDS project, Integrated Child Development Project. So I worked in the training center as a faculty. But anyways, so I left my job. I have never looked back and regretted that I have left it. Though financially it wasn't equivalent.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of financial gain from there. But the satisfaction as a dancer, as a creator, as a teacher, and the love and affection of people from Odisha in India and wherever we have taken Odissi to whatever corner, it cannot be compared with money.
So there's one thing that you do things differently, and there's one thing that because you have learned it that way, so you have to teach your students the same way. Is there something similar in your teachings also?
Dance involves multidisciplines.
Yes.
Like dance, to be a dancer, you have to good in understanding your body anatomy, how the body moves, the alignment.
Yes.
So little bit of medical science you have to know. Your bone structure, cartilage, what happens when you jump, and how to balance yourself and all that. Gravitation and a little bit of physics that is needed. And you have to look after your, the hormone, what it does to you and how you should maintain it, so that, a lot of the activities we do that can be balanced. Gote hoche agya ame sikhu सुआ भलिया ताको रटी दो सार जदि कहिछंती 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 we will do that without asking the why am I doing it. मुझे कहने कि सौभागो कुंजे जदि आपण मते पचारिबे एटा कोन देखैले तले मु कहबी कि समझ कोनी कि ब्यूटीफुल सो कि शोभा so where did this come from? It came from the people we are observing around us.
I've also seen that you also pick up social issues that are relevant now. Gender stereotype or having like women.
No, I had kind of taken a story like, from Sita to Kunti to Draupadi to Hidamba to Nirbhaya.
Yes, that's where I was coming to.
So I did that because women in whatever era, they are subjected themselves to joy, happiness, sacrifice, and humiliation, and pain and torture. But always, with time, they have the self-confidence to overcome that and come out Vijaya, Ajaya, and Nirbhaya.
Is there something that your students have taught you? We just learned that, how you teach and your teaching styles, but then...
Yes. It's a very unique thing in our Guru Shishya Parampara. It is never a one-way ticket. It always that you learn so much by being with your students. First of all, I'll talk about me. I don't know about other teachers. I feel young when I'm with my young students. They give me energy. Their energy is contagious. And their youthfulness make me forget that I am gracefully aging. Third thing is, as they are the new generation, they are also thinking dancers. And we should allow them to think. We should not feel challenged by their questions.
Your audience is not just people from early, they're like not just the older generation. It's also the new generation, and to
of
connect
course, new
with
generation.
Them, yes,
my focus is the youth.
Yes, exactly.
If youth will not be trained sufficiently, and they are not excited about our dharohar, ଆଜ୍ଞା ଯେତେ ଆମେ ବିରିୟାନୀ ଖାଇଲେ ବି ଯଦି ଆମକୁ ପଚରାଯିବ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ସ୍ପେଶିଆଲିଟି କ'ଣ, ଆପଣ ତ ଓଡ଼ିଆ, ଦେନ୍ ଆମେ ନିଶ୍ଚିନ୍ତ କହିବା ପଖାଳ ଭାତ. ସୋ ଆମେ ଯଦି ପଖାଳ ଭାତ ଖାଇ ଜାଣିଥିବା ତାହେଲେ ବିରିୟାନୀ ଖାଇବାର ମଜାଟା ବି ନେଲେ সেটা হচ্ছে আমার অ্যাডেড ফিদার। আমি যদি পখালো, হোয়াট ইজ পখালো, উই ডোন্ট নো। That is where we are hiding our identity. We are uprooted, so we will be nowhere. ତେଣୁ I always feel that dance or performing art, ସେ ସାହିତ୍ୟ ହଉ, ସଙ୍ଗୀତ ହଉ ବା ନୃତ୍ୟ ହଉ, ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଆନେସ୍କୁ ଆମକୁ ଯୋଡ଼ିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ, ଆମକୁ ଜାବୁଡ଼ି ଧରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ। ଆମେ ଭଲ ଇଂଲିଶ କହିଲେ ଆମର ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ କହନ୍ତି ଆଡେଡ୍ ଫିଚର। ଭଲ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ନ କହିକି ଭଲ ଇଂଲିଶ କହିବାଟା ଇଜ୍ ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ଏ ଡିସଆଡଭାଣ୍ଟେଜ।
You have so much of power because now everything's gone digital. People are resorting to in their free times they're watching films, they're proactively now, after COVID I feel like they're proactively going to theaters or to watch dance forms for dance cultural events.
People do ask, and we realize there was a time people used to come to see dance and music program for 3-4 hours, sit through the night and do that. But they ask why things are changing, and things have changed for classical dance forms and music. There's so much of popular entertainment available through TV and through the social media, so you can be at home with friends and have a big screen and enjoy than to going out. Similarly, the classical dance and music, it is so imbibed in our root je ame jitte gabhira ku jiba, we will feel lighter with the knowledge and with the appreciation that ita moro ette sundar jinsate. But it is also duty and responsibility of the teachers like us or the performer like us जे ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କ ଆଜିକା ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କର ଜୀବନ ଶୈଳୀ, ତାଙ୍କର କାମର ଯେଉଁ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚରକୁ ଆଖିରେ ରଖିକି ଆମକୁ ଏମିତି ଜିନିଷ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ କି ଯେଉଁମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ଟାଣି ଆଣିପାରିବା ଅଡିଟୋରିୟମକୁ ବା ପ୍ରେକ୍ଷାଳୟକୁ।
At any event or anywhere, if I would find that one person who would also talk in Odia, or somebody who is also from Odisha, who has a connection with Odisha, I would sit with them and I would just have like a very like homely feeling that oh, you also come from the same place that I am from. And that happened in college, that happened in work.
It happens with human being.
Yeah.
But what I am talking about, you are at least connected with your Odisha. Since their parents, they do that at home, they also know what it is.
Yeah.
A South Indian child who's the third generation in Europe or in America, they know dosa, sambar, idli and chutney.
That's what.
Kanjivaram sari and
yes.
Bharatanatyam. So that is what is the beauty of it. I'm not saying it in any negative way. What I'm saying is that we create a small world within the world because of our regional identities. Yeah. So I always feel okay, let's take care of our own dharohar. Be it Konarka Mandira, be it Samudra Kula, be it Gahira Matha, be it Dhauli Pahada, be it Chirasrota Mahanadi, be it Pakhala Kansa, be it Odissi Nrutyara Jhankara, be it Sambalpuri Nrutyara Pahuda Nikonara Sabda, be it Chhau Nrutyara Khandara Sabda, be it Dholla Mohurira. Ye amara.
You've been awarded Padmashree. You've also been awarded Sangeet Natak Academy Puraskar and a Lifetime Achievement Award. So when you look at it, these recognitions, these achievements in your personal life and in your professional life, they mean something.
Similarly, ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ନାଚୁ ଗୋଟେ ଆୱାର୍ଡ ମିଳେ, ସେ ଆୱାର୍ଡ ଥ୍ରୁରେ ଜନତା ଓଡ଼ିଶାବାସୀ ଜଣାନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକୁ ଆମେ ଆକ୍ନଲେଜ୍ କଲୁ, ଆପଣ ଦେଶ ପାଇଁ ଓ ଜାତି ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ କିଛି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁସନ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ତେଣୁ ସେଇଟା ଭଲ ଲାଗେ। କିନ୍ତୁ ମୋର ଗୋଟିଏ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ହେଉଛି, ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମଞ୍ଚକୁ ଓହ୍ଲାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଯଦି ମଞ୍ଚ ଉପରେ ଯିଏ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖୁଛି ତାକୁ ଯଦି ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା, ସେ କହିବ ପଦ୍ମଶ୍ରୀ ଠିକ୍ ଲୋକକୁ ଯାଇଛି, ଡିଜର୍ଭିଂ ଲୋକକୁ। जदि मो नाच देखिक आपको पद्मश्री देला कि गोटे धराधरी कर लबी कर पाइथबो then you are a failure. So that is my request to all the performer and people also, that the people who are deserving, don't deprive them. When you get a mediocre person and deprive a most eligible person, we do papa.
Advanced life for people, like advanced, everything has become so easy that you don't have to do things on your own nowadays. Now you can just focus on what you are good at, and then you can have your own people who can do things for you.
Correct. That also we have to learn. Each person should know that with the world growing every day in terms of technology, in terms of knowledge, in terms of science, in terms of managing the space and everything, we should hire the knowledgeable experts to enhance our ability to do better job. That's sure. Those are some of the learning points, like I have to be tech savvy. Sometimes I do not know how to post on Instagram. That's really not nice. I kind of tell my students, hey, help me to learn it.
Student, as a guru, आपण माने दीटा जिनस को एते बढ़िया से एबे नरेट कले कि स्टूडेंट हिसाब रे आमे केमती भाबो कि वी फील दैट इट इज आवर टीचर्स रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, जो हमें सिखाएंगे हम तो वही करेंगे. बट एज अ गुरु ऑल्सो, फ्रॉम अ गुरुज पर्सपेक्टिव, द वे दैट यू जस्ट शोड अस, दैट एक गुरु भी यही चाहता है कि आई कैन ओनली गिव इन माई बेस्ट एफर्ट्स व्हेन आई हैव स्टूडेंट्स हु आर लाइक हु आर गुड at what they are learning.
Just an interesting point I would like to say. Yesterday there was in a meeting, someone as the chairman Sangeet Nata Academy said कि मो गुरु कहले मु जतबेले ज्ञान दिए, there are many students in front of me. एते स्टूडेंट मानक भितरु किए गोटे चामच नहीं आसीची से ज्ञान रु नवा पे, कि गोटे ताटिया नहीं के आसीची. Someone has come with a big bowl, someone has come with a dekchi. So the student decides कोथरे नव ज्ञानटा.
Correct.
So it is a two-way process.
So everything was a perfectly blended conversation, which I really loved about today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving us your time and for sitting with us and being so patient about everything, being so patient with me. Thank you so much for coming here and blessing us with your presence.
I would like to thank Soa. Soa has been doing great work, making Odisha proud of the fact it's an educational hub, making so many lives, kind of molding them, shaping them, making them good citizens, making them good professionals. We are definitely indebted to SOA for creating this kind of environment. And thank you for inviting me to share my experience, whatever little we had through the journey. That's called life. And namaskar. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ धन्यवाद.
आजिर शारदीय उपस्थापन आम सहित अतिथि भाव में जोड़ी होते पद्मश्री डॉक्टर अरुणा महांती. समय तो हेलाणी आजिर अतिथि को विदाय देवा, ता सहित आजिर कार्यक्रम को एठी समाप्त करिबा. आपण माने जानिछंती कि माँ दुर्गा परी नारी भितरे मध्य अनेक रूप अछि, अनन्य प्रतिभा अछि. नारी को सम्मान देवा, भल पाइबा, पूजा करिबा, कारण नारी होची सर्वदा पूजनीय, वंदनीय. आशा करूछि आपण समस्तंकु आजिर कार्यक्रमटी भल लागिथिबो. खूब शीघ्र आपण मानक पाखकु आगामी अध्यायर नै आसीबी आउ जणे नारींकर अनन्य प्रतिभा एवं तांको जीवन यात्रार कहानी. विदाय नै रहुछि मु शुभश्री. नमस्कार.